you so much for being here. Just give us a minute to share this on my personal page and on the page of our guests, and we can get things started. Just 1 second. Okay. Perfect. So, Farrell, I have it on my page. And let me just try to see if I can post on your page. I think you have some security on your page, so you have to post it. I'm not able to take it to your page.
And maybe you can just tag me and I can accept your tag.
No, it's not letting me tag, but you'll see it on, if you just step out for a minute, you'll see it on my page, on my personal page. And yes. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. We're going to give Facebook 2 minutes to notify everyone that we are here and ready to roll. Yes. Good morning. Okay. Perfect. So yes, usually we're here every Mondays and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. I can see that you shared it, so that worked.
Wonderful.
Okay, great. Good morning, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's going to take a moment for people to get the notification. We're here very early, right on time, because I have Farrell in the house, and she's very special to us. And she was here before we started. Thank you so much, Farrell. I'm just trying to make sure that Facebook gets people notified first. So share to a page. Okay. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I can see people on my personal page or on my other page. If I do not call your name right away, that's because you're not on my personal page. But I'm so happy and grateful that you made out time to be here this morning. Thank you so much. Good morning. I'm looking for this video. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, guys, this is the Civilized Presence, and you are in the right place at the right time. So we're here every Mondays and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Our time just recently changed to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So I know that it's going to take a while for some of our viewers to be here. And if you're here live, please comment in the box below and just say hello and let us know where you're joining us from. And if you're not able to be here live and you kind of join us on a replay, put it on the comment box below and just say replay. Hashtag replay. Good morning. I can see some likes, and some of you, I cannot even pronounce your name, but thank you so much for being here. Just comment in the box below and let us know where you're joining us from. We are so excited and so happy to have you in the house and on a chat today. Thank you. So for those of you who are joining for the very first time, this is the Civilized Presence. And sometimes you might have to be part of my business Facebook page so that you can have access to the contents that we're sharing here every Mondays and Fridays. And sometimes we come up on Saturdays, but we will let you know and give you prior notice if we have to do that. Now, thank you so much. So this is a Civilized Presence, and you are in the right place. Now, the main focus of this Facebook series for the new people who are here, because all the time we have new people joining us. It's really to help restore civility in our community through meaningful and constructive conversations. And I started this in the month of April, April 26th to be precise. And this is session number 38, guys. Thank you. I'm so grateful that you're always here with me every Mondays and Fridays, and even sometimes when I come on here on Saturdays. So thank you so much. So now, before we move along, and yes, hi guys, hello. Can you say something in the comment box below? I can see that you're coming on, but you're not saying anything. Talk to me. Louise is ready to talk to you this morning. I am excited. I'm pumped up because I have an image consultant in the house. Yes. So you can see how beautiful she looks. And, Farrell, thank you so much. Now, for those of you who have never met me before or have never been here, my name is Louisa AKAISO, and I am a certified master civility trainer, a golden rule statesman, and a leadership expert. And you're asking, what do you do? I work confidently with leaders and professionals that place great importance in themselves and their reputation. And that's going to be you this morning because you made out time to be here to learn some great content. And guys, if you have any entrepreneurs or professionals around you on your network, please do not hesitate to share this video on your Facebook page, okay, on your personal groups. Yes, and this is interesting because we have a session going on, and I hope that people can see this because I don't know why I'm getting a lot of messages. Guys, I cannot check your messages. Put it in the comment box below. Hello, Agnoro Uyi. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, Borkham. Please let me know where you're calling from, okay? Thank you for being here. Hello, Esther. Thank you so much. I think you're joining us from Nigeria. Hello, Tony. Thank you so much from London, UK. Hello, Samuel. Thank you so much from Canada. Thank you, guys. If I haven't called your name, that doesn't mean that I don't care. I really love you and I appreciate you for being here. But just say hello to me, because if you're not on my personal page and you're joining from somewhere else, then I really cannot see you. So, guys, back to our conversation. We started in the month of April, and in the month of May, we had the Global Civility Awareness Month. And what we did, we had a 31 days challenge, just teaching you how to be civil. They were really tiny little bits. I don't know how many of you were able to be part of that challenge. If you could not, that's fine. We still appreciate you for joining us now. It's not too late. For the month of June, we had the kindness community, and we had a kindness challenge with Jacqueline Moore, and that was great. For the month of July, we were really working on the rules of being civil, codes of considerate conduct. And for the month of August, we had families, parenting education, and the young adults. That's because it was the holiday season and most of the young people were home, and we thought it was a great time to add value to them. Now we are here in the month of September, and we're focused on entrepreneurship, professionals, and civility. So if you have any entrepreneurs on your network, please share this video. And if you do not have one, just like us, share some love, because Facebook needs all of these likes and love to be able to make this video available to a lot more people. And you know what is going to happen? Together we can build a community of like-minded individuals. So let's just do it together. So don't be shy. Don't send me messages on my inbox, because I'm not going to leave my guests right now to go attend to you. But come on and just say something. Let us know that you're here and you care about us, and kind of show some love to our guest here. So before we continue, as we would always do, is to share with you what the definition of civility is. And the one that I have chosen this morning is the one from Civility Experts Worldwide, which I'm an affiliate of. And that definition is: civility is a conscious awareness of the impact of one's thoughts, actions, words, and intentions on others, combined with a continuous acknowledgement of one's responsibility to ease the experience of others, example through restraint, kindness, non-judgment, respect, and courtesy, and a consistent effort to adopt and exhibit civil behavior as a non-negotiable point of one's character. So yes, you're saying, Louisa, that's a mouthful. Of course it is. But I need to be able to take something away from this session, and that is that civility is focused on positive people's treatment. That is what is important to me. So it is your responsibility to continuously ease the experience of the person next to you. Pay attention to others. Apologize honestly if you have to. Do not argue so much. Sometimes a lot of us find it very difficult to say, I am sorry. And, we have been doing this from the month of April. And really, what we do every day is really to break it down into tiny little bits and let people understand how easy and simple it is for you to be civil. Hello, VJ. I'm not so sure where you're joining us from, but thank you so much for being here. Let us know in the comment box below. Don't be shy. We want to hear from you. So now, if you are asking me, Louisa, I have never been civil before. Hello, I heard from Romania. I hope I'm correct, but if I'm not, please drop it in the box below. Hello, Rajan, my friend from South Africa. Thank you so much for being here. So if you were asking, how can I begin today? Very simple. It's as simple as saying, please and thank you. Yes, I heard from Ukraine. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. So it's as easy as saying please and thank you. It's as easy as saying good morning. So my first question to you would be, how many of you actually said good morning to the person next to you? I'm not talking about seeing the person next to you and you're like, that's not good morning. That's not good morning. Or even smile. Another way to do it, share a compliment, just like I'm going to do right now. Farrell, you look amazing.
Well, thank you so much, Louisa.
Great.
Good morning, everybody. How about that?
Right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Rajan from South Africa. Thank you. So civility is really an outcome of choosing behaviors that are congruent with your positive personal values or positive people's treatment. If that's easy for you, that's fine. We just want to make sure that you go away from the session with something. And of course, I know that Farrell is going to share a lot of great content with us. Guys, we have Farrell in the house. It wasn't very easy to have her here. So if you think that this contents are valuable, and I know that it is because I have worked with her before, do me a favor, share this on your page. Put it on your personal or your business page. Like it, love it, send it in a messenger. Call people up. Ask them to wake up. Hello, whoever is an entrepreneur around you. It's time to learn. We have Farrell in the house. And so you might not have this chance again for a really long time. We're going to bring her back, but it depends on if she has time in her busy schedule. So this is the best time for you to bring on all of those great questions that you always send to me in my inbox. The expert is in the house, so bring it on today. Now, you were asking, who is this beautiful lady on the screen? That is our guest for today. Her name is Ferrial Youakim, and I'm just going to give Ferrial a chance to say hello again to the audience.
Good morning, everybody. How are you all? And thank you again, Louisa, for hosting me. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. As you know, it makes a huge difference when we all work together as a team. And as a team, we can make a difference. And hopefully, Louisa and I, today's topic can help you in a way. The whole idea of this session is to inspire and empower people of all walks of life. So I hope today's topic can help someone in need. However, if you need more help after our session, you know how to contact us.
Thank you so much, Ferrial. It was so good to hear that from you. So guys, Ferrial Youakim is an author, and she is a UN Goodwill Ambassador. She's an advocate for the UNRWA, and that's the United Nations Relief and Works Agency. She is the 2018 President-elect of AICI, Association of Image Consultants International. Woohoo! I'm so excited. about that. Yeah. She is also the founder and director of By Ferrial, and she is the director of the Australian International Pageants. Farrell, I hope I'm looking okay this morning because I know you work with a lot of pageants. And also the founder and director of Moms on a Mission. Now, I want to share with you what Farrell's personal vision and mission is. And I thought that was really great, Farrell. And that is to empower women of all walks of life to face their challenges head on, showcase their accomplishment, and make a difference in the life of other people. Guys, you will agree with me that I have the best person in this session this morning. Farrell, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. This means a lot to us that you can make out time to be part of Civilized Presence and really be ready to share and educate us on the topic of the day. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure, my pleasure. And there's a lot I can share with you. And this session will not be enough, as you know. My life journey, where I was and where I am today, we need time. But please go to my Facebook, go to my profile, my website, follow my journey, because to be civil, to be an entrepreneur, to be an amazing human being, you need to put yourself in other people's shoes.
Absolutely.
To understand them, to feel them as well.
Absolutely. And thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So how this runs, Farrell, first of all, I'm going to introduce the topic of the day because I'm not sure of how many people have had an access to the flyer and the wonderful post that we had. So the topic of today, guys, is the 3 H's of success for an entrepreneur. And you're going to learn how easy it is for you to achieve success. You would learn from the experience of Farrell. And this is one thing that I really love, because she's not just going to be talking to us based on research, but it's going to be about personal experiences, things that she has done that has worked out. Hello, Sandra Smith. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. And let us know where you're joining us from. Thank you. So guys, Farrell, how this works is that I'm just going to pass on some questions and we begin the conversation. And sometimes we might have questions from the audience. So get ready for that. And
Sandra, I have Sandra from Australia just joined us.
Hello, hi, Sandra. Australia is in the house. Guys, we're going global. So we have Australia, we have London, UK, we have South Africa, we have Canada, we have Nigeria, we have the United States, we have Ukraine, and we have Malaysia. Look at that, guys. This couldn't have happened without you. Thank you. So the first question for you today, Farrell, would be, what does civility mean to you? And this is always our first question for our guests, because we learn every day, even though we have a definition, but it's always great to learn from other people. Over to you, Farrell.
Okay, great. Well, thank you again. And what is civility to me? Really, everyone, if you give them a word or a toy or a task to do, they all think about it in a different way. It's basic, being civil, being conscious of what you say, how you make other people feel around you.
Great.
Sometimes we say things that we don't mean, or we mean to say them, but we don't understand how others take them. So being cautious about the word you say, that sometimes, even if you mean well, are they going to understand it well? Am I sending the right message? Does that sound correct? Am I going to hurt their feeling? So even saying hello, the way you say hello will either upset people or make them feel comfortable.
That's true.
You said it, even saying good morning. So I can say, oh, hello, good morning, and keep going. It's like I didn't say it in the right tone of voice.
Absolutely.
So it's not just what you say, it's how you say it and how you conduct it. And not only that, it's how you act and how you react to situation, what's going to put you and make you either feeling with other people or don't care about people.
That is so true. Thank you so much. That was powerful. How you make others feel, because, hello, please, and thank you can actually be a weapon. It just depends on how you say it, right?
Simply.
It
Yeah.
can turn out to be rude too. Do you really mean every word that you say when you are asked people, how are you doing today? Try to pause and listen. Sometimes people ask you, how are you doing today? And in the passing, they don't really care to wait and find
So
out
true.
if
So
you
true.
if you're
Yeah.
doing well or not. Okay, so with regards to the topic that we have for today, we're just going to move along. So my second question for you would be, having been successful as an entrepreneur, how would you describe the success factors of an aspiring entrepreneur and what they need to consider in the context of civility or etiquette? Over to you, Pharrell.
Okay. What is an entrepreneur? That's the first question.
Mm,
What is an image consultant?
mm,
What are you doing as a business person? To
mm,
me, when I started my journey, I never thought about becoming a businesswoman.
mm,
And until then, you need to stop whatever you're doing, whatever you want, in your business, in your achievement, personally or professionally. You need to ask yourself a question.
mm.
Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? When you answer this question, you will become successful.
Right.
Some people do it because they need money. Some people do it because they like doing. And
Mm,
some people do it because they love being around people.
mm,
Now, I started this business as a humbled person because I loved fashion.
mm,
Because my journey in life and where I was, and I don't know if many knows my journey. I was born in a refugee camp where I was judged
mm,
for the way I was dressed, for the way I was speaking, for the way I was eating. And I felt ashamed and I felt that this is not fair.
mm,
And I truly believe, Louisa, that because of my life journey, I had this fire and desire in me
mhm,
that I will not judge people because of the way they dress, the way they talk, or the way they walk. I wanted the person who hold their hand and guide them to get where they want to be, where
mm,
I wanted somebody to help me, to guide me, to
mm,
teach me, but they weren't there to do so. They weren't civil about it.
mhm.
They judged me without helping. So to become a successful entrepreneur, you need to feel with your client. You
Right.
need to listen to your client because they don't come to you and me to tell them what color to wear. And that's the honest truth.
Mhm, mhm,
They come to us because they have an issue, they are aching, they are hurting somewhere.
mm,
So you need to dig deep and find the problem they have to be able to deliver the solution. And as an entrepreneur, putting yourself and being civil about different issues and working with them to get them where they want to be, that's how you become successful.
Thank you so much. And we have from iHeart, he says, countries sometimes people can be rude, that they mix up civility with flirting. Hmm. Okay, iHeart, we're going to come to that. That's a great point. Thank you thank you for that comment. Thank you, and that is true, because sometimes being civil, that is true, and it's interesting that a man is saying that because I thought that's going to come from a woman. Sometimes people have a problem with it. I have been to an event before, a networking event, and I saw this gentleman who was dressed in pink, in a pink blazer. He was nicely put together. And as an image consultant, that is my roots, that's where I started from, I was so excited to see, because a lot of men get imprisoned in boring colors. They don't want to try anything different. So I thought, wow, this is interesting. Who could he be? And that he had a fuchsia blazer, and he looked great. And I walked up to him and said hello to him and introduced myself. And he was kind of blushing for a minute. It took him a while to let that sink in and realize that this was just being civil and just being who I was and just appreciating who he was. So I understand and I can resonate with what Iho just said. Thank you, Iho. Okay, so my next question for you, Pharrell, would be tell us a lot about the 3H concept. That's using the head, the heart, the hand for success. Now, I was so intrigued by that concept when I saw it. I was like, wow, this is so well put together. And I believe that this is going to add a lot of value to our viewers here. So can you tell us a lot about the 3H
Yes.
content? Yes.
The
Thank you.
3H of success.
Yes.
In life, there's only 3 points or 3 tools that you need to use to become successful for your personal growth or professional growth.
Absolutely.
If you use those 3 tools, I can guarantee you will be where you want to be. And it's funny, Louisa, because now that I think about it, that I blogged about it, that I wrote about it, and that I'm going to be speaking at the conference next year for the Association of Image Consultant International about the 3H, made me think more about it, that I use them, not knowing that I have them. And this is why I became where I am today. But thinking about it and sharing it with others is the civil way to do it. So what are the 3 H's? The first one, you need to think about what you want. You need to plan your head. The first H is your head. Use your head to plan, to carve your road to success, personally or professionally. It will work for your business and for your personal growth. For a company, for a person, for anyone, any person on earth, if you apply those 3 tools, you will become successful. So carving, planning, using your head, writing it down, that's what's going to get you where you want to be. Then the second thing is your head, your heart. Do whatever you want to do. As an image consultant, I went to so many companies. I've done so many training. I went to the Washington Protocol School of Washington. I went to makeup artist school. I went to a few image consulting school. And it's great. It's for your personal and professional growth. But is that where your passion is? Is that where your heart is? So do it, being like, a multitask, being a multi-talented person, great. But where do you shine? Where do your passion make you stand out from your competitors? This is where you need to work, from the heart.
Right.
And when you use your heart, your passion, it doesn't feel like it's work, because you're doing it because you enjoy what you do. I wake up every morning excited about my day. When I have work, when I'm meeting with client, when I have an online interview, when I have a TV interview, whatever it is. Why? Because I'm going to share my passion with others. And you know what? You touch people's heart, because they can feel your energy. They get excited like you are about that topic. And it makes them, I want to be like her. I want to follow her footstep, and so on. So even in the pageantry, when I share my journey, when I talk to the girls that they want to compete, they can see that energy. They can see that vibes and electricity coming out from me. So therefore, sharing your passion, being passionate about what you do, will make you successful. The third H is your hand. So the first H was your head. The second was your heart. The third one is your hand. Now you all ask what the hand's got to do with it. What I mean by H, by hand, you need to do work. Get your hand dirty. You need to lead by example.
Mm.
You need to do what you're asking others to do for you. And if you can't, it's okay.
Mm.
As an entrepreneur, as a leader, you need to surround yourself with people that have the quality you want, that have the head you want, that have the heart you want, and that have the hand that they can do things that you cannot do. An entrepreneur does not mean you have to do it all.
Mm-hmm.
You have to inspire people to do it for you.
Mm.
That's how you do it, and that's how you become successful personally or professionally. So I hope those 3 tools that I experienced myself through my life journey, through my business journey, can help someone use those 3 H to their advantage.
Wow, that is powerful. I am going to use it. The head, the heart, the hand, guys. And please send us all the questions. It's a new concept to us, to you as well. And it just makes a lot of sense because sometimes we are really not thinking about what we're doing and what we should do. But now that we have a plan in place, every time that you want to take the next action, you're going to ask yourself, am I showing the right example?
Absolutely.
Am I showing up well? Are my actions and behavior and thinking about what I want to do congruent with the goals that I want to achieve at the end of the day? So guys, if you're just joining us for the very first time, this is a Civilized Presence. You are in the right place. Please leave us in the comment box below where you're joining us from. And we would like to say a quick hello to you. Leave it in the comment box below. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the box below because we have Ferial Youakim in the house, the president-elect of the Association of Image Consultants International. She is in the house, so she has all the answers to all the questions that you might have this morning. So my next question to you, Ferial, considering that entrepreneurs need to be civil in order to be able to sustain their relationships. Now, describe to the audience explicitly what role that civility plays in the 3H of success, because I want them to know how civility is entwined in all of this and why it is so important for entrepreneurs, professionals, and everybody to be civil. Over to you, Ferial.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, the 3H, how we apply it to being civil. When you're using your first H, think before you say.
Mm.
And sometimes, and I'm guilty as well. I mean, we all do it, you know,
Absolutely.
and you answer without thinking. So the first thing to use your head is to stop for a few seconds and think about how you answer that question.
Mm.
We all can answer it so quickly without knowing what the, reaction or am I hurting somebody? Am I being too judgmental about someone by answering so quickly? So using your head to think about the answer before you do.
Mm.
There was a saying, I don't know if they have it here in America, count to 10 before you do anything or you say anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So like it means slow down, think for 10 seconds before you say it. Give a smile while you're thinking about the answer, then answer to their needs. Then using your heart, how you do it being civil is before you do anything, feel with others. Are you going to hurt their feelings? Now, I thought about answering that question, but also, am I going to hurt someone by saying something to advantage to somebody and hurting somebody else?
Right.
So you need to think about being authentic, being truthful, and being humble, being grounded as an entrepreneur, as a boss, as a leader. Stay humble. Don't show off. Because you're hurting other people's feeling when you're saying, well, I'm the boss, or when I am this, or when I am that.
No, it's okay. I was like, I know it's today. I just thought I'd be able
There's
to.
lots of noises there. I don't know if you hear them.
Yes. I'm so sorry about that.
Okay, that's all right. As long as everybody can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. And the third one is when you're using your hedge for hands, is you sit down with that person, you help that person, you work with that person. You don't know how to do it. Let me show you how to do it. That's what civility all about. Is guiding, working together, is being humble, is thinking about before you say, is touching people's heart, is making them feel good about themselves, about their gender, about their look, about their color, about the money. So even if you're wealthy, people will judge you because you've got the money. Oh, God gave me more than I deserve. Don't get me wrong. I live in this beautiful home. I drive this beautiful car. And sometimes people look at me and think, who does she think she is? Well, don't judge me. You don't know my story. You haven't walked my path.
That's true.
I worked hard to get where I am today. I'm enjoying my life because guess what? I deserve to be where I am. I worked hard with my husband and family to be here, but I'll stay grounded and I'll stay humble. You put me, I go to the refugee camp where I was born, I feel humbled. I look at my past, I'll never forget where I was. And that's being civil. Never forget where you came from. Your humble beginning.
Thank you so much, Farrell. Hello, Coach Eric. Thank you. I can see that you've jumped on. Hello, BB from Canada. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Theresa Davis. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, caller Andrew. Thank you so much for being here. I have a comment from Coach Eric. He says, good does not bless those that have not put in the work. Thank you. Thank you so much, Coach Eric, for your contribution. And that's my John Maxwell family. They're in the house, and I feel great. Thank you. Thank you, guys, for making out time to be here.
Yes,
so, Farrell, based on the comment that we had from IHA, talking about how people can be rude because they mix civility for flirting, my next question to you would be, from a feminine standpoint, how would one advocate the 3H success model in parts of the world where, fundamental human rights have been abused and gender-based discrimination is on the rise? So over to you, Farrell. How can they be part of this from a feminine standpoint? Thank you.
Yes, it's not easy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not here to say, oh, it's a smooth ride. It's not. And I do understand that in some countries, flirtation is something nice to brag about. But in another country or culture, it's bad. So being civil and being adjustable, like, for example, where I was born in the Middle East, in Lebanon, in Beirut, flirtation is something nice. When somebody whistle or somebody say, hi, sexy, like we used to blush, we used to like that. I used to like that. But then when I moved to Australia and now I live in America, like flirtation in a way, it's not nice to flirt with others. It's rude because, you're calling attention to them, and regardless what it is. So depending on that civility, depending on the type of flirtation, the time of flirtation, is it the proper time? Maybe it's the wrong time. Like, flirting at after 5 may be acceptable in a restaurant or at a bar when you're having a drink with a group of people. But for example, if you flirt somebody in a private office or in a business, you need to weigh it. You need to look at the TOP. What do I mean by TOP? For anyone to be on top of anything, you need to consider the TOP. The time you are doing it.
To her direct line. If she's not available, you can leave her a message.
The occasion you are in, and the people you are doing it with or around. Even that will apply for the dress code. The time you are wearing this outfit, let's say an open necklace or revealing, the occasion you are wearing it for. Is it a job interview or is it after 5?
Mm.
And then the people, who are you trying to impress? If you have this low cut top, do you wear it for an interview to impress your boss? What does that message sending? Is that civil? Or are you wearing this because you're going out with your friends and it's after 5, you know, you just relax but within reason. Everything you do, it needs to be within reason. So the 3 H's and the TOP I use for my clients, assessing their lifestyle and applying those points and tools to deliver success personally or professionally.
Thank you so much, Feral. I am just going to go back to the audience. I have some more people. I have Joanne from Malaysia. Thank you so much for being here. And I just want to let you know that Joanne is an image consultant and a civility expert that's based in Malaysia.
So hello, Joanne. How are you? I know Joanne personally.
There you go. So Joanne is here. Thank you, Joanne. And I also have some names that I cannot pronounce, but I love you. Ashvan de Marhum. Thank you so much for being here. Please let me know where you're joining us from. And I have Doris Akio from Virginia. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I have Cocos. Thank you so much for being here. I can see a lot more people, guys, but if I do not call your name, it doesn't mean that I do not appreciate you. It's just that you're not on my personal page. So the best way for you to do it is just to say, hello, Pharrell, in the comment box below. And I will be happy to call your name and just give you some love. This is the Civilized Presence. We have love here. It is free. We don't sell it. We give it out free. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And we have lots of it. Lots of passion and yes.
Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for all the hearts, the love. Guys, just give us the love and the hearts. Give us the love. We love the love. You can give us the wow face too. Yes, give it to us. We would like it. Thank you. Okay, Pharrell, just moving along.
Yes.
Now, this model of the 3H is very interesting to me, and I cannot wait to kind of dive into it. But can you please just talk to our audience about how, you know, we can apply this to our business and our day-to-day activities, because we have a lot of entrepreneurs in the house. How can they apply this to their business every day? Over to you, Pharrell.
Okay, great. If they start with 3 capital H's, 1 H on every page. So get yourself 3 pages. The first page, which is the head, write it down, head. What is the head? It's the way you think, your plan. So your plan for today, your plan for tomorrow, your plan for a month, whatever your agenda is going to be, personally or professionally. For example, as soon as I start this, I know if I have a day off, what am I going to do today? Where am I going to go? I plan it. Carve your way to success, to your day, to where you want to go, to where you want to be. Carving it, writing it, thinking it. This is it. You need to start with the first H. Then the second thing is use your passion all the time. Use your heart all the time. If you are, let's say, okay, I said, I'm going to go to the movies.
And what is your first name?
What movie entices you? Make your heart sing. Look at the, you know, previews and research what movie that's going to make your heart happy. So write this down and see it and say, okay, I use my head, I've planned it, I know what movie to watch. Then when we say the last H, use your hand to do it, make it happen. If nobody around you is going to make it happen, you need to lead by example. You need to pick up the phone. You need to go online and book your tickets to make all this happen. The same with the business.
Right.
Where are you today? Where you want to be? Plan it. Okay. Let's say you need to start working for your business backwards as well, by the way. So, okay, I'm making $200 a week. I want to make $800. Write it down. Plan it. $800. This $800, how many services or product you need to sell to make that 800? Then be passionate about it. Feel like, okay, this 800, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to share it with my kids? Am I going to buy a car? Am I going to do this or am I going to do that? Use your heart where it makes you happy to use this money. There's no use for you to have this money and then hold on to it. Enjoy it. When you enjoy every bit in life, don't think about tomorrow. Enjoy today. Enjoy the moment. Because tomorrow is not promised for us. And the same in business. I make this 800. Do I want to grow my business? I put it in my business. Do I want to, you know, take my kids to dinner, to go out with my friends? I enjoy sharing, and that's what makes my heart sing. So you need to find your business plan and what makes your business or heart sing. Then the last thing is the last H with lead by example. Take what you want to do with that money and make it happen. Don't wait for somebody to do it for you. You need to make it happen. We have Louisa, is it? No, Tika. Hello, Tika. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, Tika is joining us from Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much. That's another
wonderful.
Yes, JMT family. Thank you for being here. So, guys, we're running to the end of the session, and I am still waiting for your questions, okay? Because I don't want Farrell to go and you send the questions to me. I might not be able to answer them. The expert is in the house now, so bring the questions on right now. So, Farrell, my final question to you would be, you have just recently been nominated the president-elect of the Association of Image Consultants International. And guys, if you do not know, for those of you who have never heard AICI, AICI is really the leading and largest organization, largest professional association of image. So when you're talking about personal and corporate image consultants in the world, very well represented from over 35 countries. And Farrell is the president-elect.
Yeah.
Yes. So, wow, my friend, I am so proud of you and the work that you're going to be doing. Now, having said that, I want to know, how important is civility to image consultants in terms of the work that they do? Because, I mean, we all know, or we should know, about the ABCs of image, which is appearance, behavior, and communication, guys. And I kind of added a D to it because the digital representation, a lot of people think that the social media is away from the image that they're portraying. And I want to let you know, time to renew my membership. So Taker is a member. Okay, guys, seriously? You have to. Farrell is here.
You'll be in trouble. You'll be talking to me. You'll be answering. Louisa, look, I'm very humbled, and the truth, and I hope my AICI colleagues are listening to me. I may not be the best person for the job.
Right.
But I felt there was a need, and I've put my hand up. And the truth, I was shocked that I won, because other candidates are more qualified and would be better, maybe, candidates for the job.
Right.
But the voting were like simple, the voting was straightforward, and I'm humbled that I have won. Moving forward, now that I am the president-elect, I need to change my cap from an entrepreneur to a leader.
That's right.
Okay? As an entrepreneur, you tend to do everything by your own hand. So my first thing I promise is to listen, to work with our members, to grow the membership, to sustain and to maintain our members happy and deliver what they need, and also bring in new blood and new members. In saying that, we have a team of incredible women on the board. We are working so hard behind the scene, and many of you do not understand the work. Non-paid board members. Let me repeat that. all AICI board
Yes.
are volunteer
Mm.
based. The amount of hours putting themselves second, putting their business second to help our members is an incredible thing that they are doing. So therefore, for those, Tika, I heard you saying it's due for membership. You better, do it straight away. And for those who lost track, and we all do, and we all get trapped, like I said before, who dropped out for personal or whatever reason they had, we invite them to come back and join us because we need you. We need you. Without you, AICI is nothing. We need you to put your hand up and to step into the plate and to lead by example and to use the 3H we spoke about. We need you to carve that plan. We need you to use your passion. My passion is different than yours, than hers, than Ash, than Louisa, than Tika, and so on, or Joanne from Malaysia. We need you to say, I can do this. What can I do? How can I do it? And when we all work together like a team, we can make it happen. And we can keep it #1 organization and hopefully grow it together. Together, we can make a difference.
Thank you so much. And I just want you to reiterate how important it is, as image consultants and all of the work that you are doing and all the other consultants all over the world, why it is so important for them to include civility as part of what they're doing. And so, we have some image consultants right here, and we have more who are going to watch this video on the replay, and a lot of people from all over the world. Yes, thank you so much, Joanne. Yes, Farrell is here. She's ready to do it.
Joanne.
Yes.
Yes.
Is this important? Do you think that civility is important for them to take this on?
Oh my Lord, absolutely, absolutely. We are all being trained by capable trainers.
Right.
Okay. We have masters in this industry that can teach you about image, about color, about communication. But civility is another piece to the puzzle. Your image is like a puzzle. You cannot do one without the other. You cannot be trained with one piece and master one piece while the other piece is suffering and it's cracking, because that's going to destroy your image.
That's true.
So therefore, for your personal or professional image to have a defined image, you need all the pieces. To have the right outfit, it's great. To have it in the right cut, color, and style, that's even better. To use your manners, another piece to the puzzle. To be civil and dress appropriately for the occasion, for the people around you, for the time, that's another piece to the puzzle. To get that wow factor, you can't do one without the other. So civility is another piece to your image and to your business success and personal success.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Onaivi, joining us from Nigeria there. Thank you. Thank you, Kinsley from Ghana. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I can see Izir from Toronto, Canada. Thank you so much. Okay, I have a difficulty pronouncing this name. It begins with a K. Thank you so much for being here. Please just say hello to us in the comment box below, and we would be happy to shout out your name. And so for all of you who are being here to the very end of the session, I really want to say a big thank you. And just before I go, and of course, thank you to Ash 1948. I'm not sure, but yes, thank you, Ash. Whatever that is, I know that you mean well. Thank you for being here, guys. Okay, so before I go, we are having a lot of feedbacks, and I just want to say thank you. We've been doing so great with all of our videos. Our videos are ranking over 7,000 views, and I am so grateful to all of you, because I wouldn't have done this alone without you. So I want to use this chance to say thank you for believing in me and believing in the message that we're sharing here every Mondays and Fridays. And for some of you who have sent me messages and you're interested in doing what we do, please send me an email. My email address is louisa@thecivilityacademy.com. Now, Louisa@thecivilityacademy.com. Send me a message. We have some trainings that are coming up, live trainings on civility at work and courtesy coach. Very soon, we have those trainings coming up. And you know what? We actually have trainings coming up for image consulting as well. So you're in the right place. Please send me an email. It's Louisa@thecivilityacademy.com. And I have received tons of emails about topics that you want to hear in the session. Thank you. I have heard you, and we will respond in the right way very soon. This month, we're focused on entrepreneurs. And of course, when we get a chance, we will bring people in from time to time. And just so you know that we take those mails very seriously. We take those messages very seriously. So thank you. We started up the girls program of girls or kids from ages 5 to 10, Kids Blaze program. And we have been doing it. If you have more people who are interested in joining us, send me an email. It's Louisa@thecivilityacademy.com. So it is the top of the hour. We went a little bit over because there was so much content that we wanted to cover today. Having Ferrial here is such an honor, Ferrial. Thank you for being here.
It's all mine, Louisa, and thank you everybody for joining us. And like I said, like a team effort will make a dream become reality.
Absolutely. And I look forward to working with you and bringing you more on the show. Anytime that you have a minute, let us know. So guys, it's the top of the hour. And I want to say it again that we've changed the time to 8:30 a.m. I know it's going to take a while for people to get used to that, but we had to. 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, not 9:30 a.m. guys. So if you're here on replay, comment in the box below, #replay. So we'll see you again very soon on Monday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.